Hi guys, and welcome back to Saying It Their Way. If you don't know, my name is Yolanda, and here on this channel, we share everything. I wanted to share that I'm on a wellness journey, and I've been giving myself challenges, and that's just as of recent, like this month. So, one of my challenges I just completed, and I wanted to share with you. I am known for fasting. I may fast 2 to 3 times a year, and when I fast, it can be anywhere from 5 to 10 and even 14 days. And people always, friends, family, whoever I talk to, are always shocked, like, how can you fast that long? I'm not sure if they're shocked because, or just because they personally can't see themselves going that long fasting. Either way it goes, I was reflecting on how am I able to fast that long? And really, for me, it's because it takes out the decision-making process of what to eat. When you fast, or for when I fast, everybody have different categories of fasting. I just don't eat. I drink water, and if I get a headache, I eat a little salt. And that's it. So the fact that I don't have to think about what to eat, or not even think about it, make a choice. When you take the decision-making process away, then you don't have room to make bad choices. Get what I'm saying? I decided to eat the same meals for 14 days. When I say the same meal, I had the exact same breakfast, the exact same lunch, kind of exact. Different flavorings, I'll be honest. And the exact same dinner. And I didn't falter from that. In all honesty, I must say, there was times that I went to bed early and forgot to eat dinner. So I just didn't eat, but it wasn't that I ate anything different. So I think I still completed my challenge. You be the judge. But I'm going to show you, probably while I'm talking, it's probably already coming up right about now somewhere. For breakfast, I ate Premier Protein cereal, and I did the exact serving size, a cup of cereal, a cup of almond milk, and I had 3 pieces of bacon. Yes, bacon. I love bacon. And I decided to eat bacon, not only because I need a lot of protein. Like, I thrive off of protein, and I know this about myself, and I enjoy bacon. So that means I would enjoy eating this breakfast, right? Because I get protein and the bacon. Match made in heaven. I guess bacon is protein. And for lunch, I had 2 chicken thighs and a Caesar salad. The chicken thighs were baked. And then for dinner, I would have 1 chicken thigh and green beans. I must admit that the chicken thighs were not always the same flavor. After a batch ran out, I would just do a new flavor. So technically I was eating the same thing, but I was getting a little bit of variety in the different seasoning that I used. One was balsamic, one was lemon pepper, and the other one just like regular seasoning, the basics. So now that I shared my food over and over and over, I even got sick of recording the same food. I'm like, how can I make it look different? It's still cereal and bacon. It is still Caesar salad and 2 chicken thighs. It is still green beans and 1 chicken thigh. So since you see what I'm eating, you basically can say I did low carb, right? After entering all of these meals into my fitness account, I made sure it met the calorie goal that I wanted to achieve, which is 1,700. And I made sure that it was at or below the carb count that I wanted to stay at, which was 40. And it fit perfectly. And so it's like I didn't have to worry about entering stuff into the MyFitness account every day. I didn't have to worry about, oh, did I eat too much at lunch? Let me change this at dinner. It just became mindless. Like once you put it in there, I feel like there was a infomercial where you say, set it and forget it. Does anyone? Maybe I'll figure out what that was referencing and put it here.
You just
That's how my life has been around food for the last 2 weeks. I ate this way from June 1st to June 14th. And today is June 16th. So it was very freeing. It's odd to say that something restrictive like that. I mean, because this is what you're going to eat. But it was freeing in that I didn't have to think about it. So, obviously, this isn't a new trick. This isn't probably new to you. People meal prep. And that's all it really is meal prepping, but sticking to it. Meal prepping and eating it. Meal prepping and eating it. And I did that on repeat for 14 days. I have a before picture. I'll put it here. And I don't know that I will have an after picture. If I do, it's here. But I don't think you'll see that big of a difference. But with this meal prep, and I also incorporated some exercise, which I will discuss later, because that challenge isn't over till the end of June, because I did a 30-day fitness challenge that the hubby is in on, that I would love to share with you guys. So the fitness incorporated with the 14-day challenge of eating the same thing every day, all day, every day. Those two things incorporate. I keep looking at my plant, my poor plant. I'm gonna have to show y'all. It got these little white spots on it. Anybody know what that is? I need to go wipe her. But anyway, okay, I'm back. But those together, you're like, tell me the number already. I lost 10 pounds exactly. I know, right? So on a person of my size, which is 300 plus pounds, you really won't see 10-pound difference. I would have to do more like 20-30 pounds than you may see. Best friend and hubby say they see it in the facial area and neck. I don't know. So that's that. But I am happy about it, and I'm glad I did it. And like I said, that was 2 days ago. I finished doing the 14 days, and for the past 2 days I've been eating a different meal. The same different meal, because now my plan, because that was such a success moving forward, is to do it weekly. So while I was on eating chicken thighs, I was thinking about salmon patties and meatballs, and so that's what I'm having this week. I'll show you. I'm having egg scrambles for breakfast, salmon patties with lettuce, and meatballs, and you guessed it, green beans for dinner. And that'll be my meal for this week. So I'm very excited because it's a way of getting what I'm craving, seriously craving, not impulsively, right? Because if I think of something today, I can't eat it until next Tuesday. So do I really want that, once I get to Tuesday? If so, hey, I got a full week of enjoying it. And once again, I incorporated it into my numbers, right? So my current meal meets the standard of being at 1,700 calories for the day and below 40 grams of carbs. Yes, so my, what are they called? My crab patties. No, they're not crab. Did I say crab? They're salmon. So salmon patties are not made with breadcrumbs. They are made with almond flour, and they were baked. And when I warm them up, I put them in the air fryer for a little crisp. They're good. And my meatballs don't have breadcrumbs in it, but they do have cream of mushroom on top. Anyway, so as you can see, I am still enjoying my meals, but I am staying within the calorie count that I set for myself and within the carb count that I set for myself, and I'm not thinking about it. I'm just enjoying, right? And it leaves room for me to focus on some other things in my life that need my attention, like my plant over there, pot plant. But anyway, I'm gonna call my guys in here one by one and let them tell you what they thought about me and think about me eating the same meal day in, day out, week in, week out. And cue a kid.
So my mom eating like the same meal every day is really interesting. It's like a different thing that my family has never like seen and done before. It's really fascinating how my mom can like stick with that one thing and do it. I'm really proud of her because when she says something, she sticks to it and she never lies about what she's going to be doing. And this food challenge is a really cool challenge because it's like you're trying to eat, not trying to make too many choices, so you can already have the designated meal to eat. And so that's a really good way to like not have to decide what you're trying to eat. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I think she's doing really well at this. I'm really proud of her.
When my mom was eating the same meal every day, it kind of felt kind of strange because sometimes I would say something about a different food than what she's eating, and it would kind of get awkward because she can't eat that at all. But she persevered and she kept eating it, and she had it prepared pre-hand, so that there would have not been any problems. I thought that was pretty cool, and that she could stay focused on that and not get distracted by anything else. I think it has really made her not as stressful whenever she's trying to eat now. She just goes straight to the fridge and warms it up in the air fryer. Mommy really did a good job, and she's gonna be doing that for who knows how long.
So Yolanda came to me and she said, "Hey, I'm thinking about eating the exact same thing for 2 weeks." It's very possible for her to do stuff like that because, she always does stuff when she puts her mind to it. So I knew that she could accomplish it. I didn't know the outcome. As I noticed, it did, change her whole attitude. Stuff was a lot easier for her. The stress level went way down because she was like, hey, I can just grab this, warm it up, eat, not even think about food because, food is a thing. So to take that stress away from not having to think about preparing stuff every single day, I think made her life a lot better. Also, I don't know, it seemed to have changed her whole mental space. Also physically, she looks a lot better. To me, the skin looks good. She lost a little in the waist. I don't know, her skin is popping. She's more vibrant and beautiful.
So now you see what my guys thought about the whole thing. I didn't stay in the room when they were recording because I think they're more comfortable talking about me when I'm not in the room. So I won't see it until I edit it, so I don't know what they said. I presume some of the people who are watching it are thinking about doing it themselves, because how else did you find me? Unless you're already a subscriber, and I love you for it. But if you found me in a search and you're thinking about doing a 14-day eat the same meal type of deal that I do, I encourage you to just do it. Make sure you pick a meal that you actually enjoy. I know every time people on diets, I just see people eating chicken breast and green beans and rice, sweet potatoes. That's kind of the things I see. But I did eat the green beans, and I did eat a form of chicken, but I ate the fatty chicken because ain't nobody got time to be eating no dry chicken every day, all day. Why? It's getting hot in here. And to wrap it all up in a nice bow, it was a great experience. Obviously, since I'm continuing doing it, but on a modified version because I'm only going to go week by week. And as I hit goals, I will tweak it to where I can have a meal that is off plan and be spontaneous, or a treat of some sort. But for now, I'm good. What I'm doing and what I did may not be for everybody, but that's the whole thing, is figure out what works for you and do it, right? So in this moment, it's working for me because I'm a type of person, I don't need to make decisions all day, every day, because I just may make a not so good one for my health. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, make sure you come back in about 2 weeks or so when I've completed my 30-day exercise challenge, and I'll tell you all the specifics of what I did, and we can get the results on that, and hopefully there's more inches and more pounds to report. But anywho, I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.